Good evening and welcome to BBC Look North. Taking tax for fuel from Yorkshire's air ambulance has been branded a disgrace by a man from Hull who owes his life to the service. It comes as 140,000 people have signed a petition against charging VAT on air ambulance fuel. The service currently pays £6,000 each year to the Treasury, but now an online petition has enough names to prompt a House of Commons debate, as our correspondent Vicky Johnson reports.
A motorbike accident last year has left Andy Broko from Hull with severe facial injuries. He's convinced he would have died but for the Yorkshire Air Ambulance. He simply can't understand why the emergency service has to pay tax on the fuel it uses.
You don't realise until you're involved in these things that it's totally funded by donations. And to add insult to injury when they say you've got to pay tax on the diesel, it's just disgraceful. These people save lives, and without that, people will die.
Under European Union rules, the Yorkshire Air ambulances have to pay 5% VAT on their fuel, but the Lincolnshire service doesn't pay VAT because its helicopter is rented. And lifeboats, another emergency service funded by charity, have been exempt from the tax since 1977. That's before air ambulances even existed. Now, these anomalies have prompted the latest online petition.
Yeah, Roger, whatever space is big enough for you to get into, mate, use that.
And more rescue missions like this could be carried out if thousands of pounds weren't being spent on fuel VAT. That's the argument from air ambulance officials.
The key thing is it would cost us about £120,000 a year in fuel to fly both air ambulances, and we then pay the VAT on top of that, which is a further £6,000. That would equate to 3 life-saving missions for us, which would make a massive difference.
But Treasury officials insist the tax is fair, saying in a statement, successive governments have supported charities with tax concessions such as gift aid and VAT exemptions when purchasing medical supplies and equipment.
The Treasury are really good. They give VAT exemption to the charities for buying bandages and for the medication that they keep people alive with whilst taking them to an NHS hospital. I think I'd thank very much that they don't actually charge them VAT for it, but I think it's a joke to bring that out today.
Supporters of the online petition, like Andy Broko, have ensured they've exceeded the 100,000 signatures needed to trigger a debate by MPs. Whether they can count on support in the House of Commons is another matter. Vicky Johnson, BBC Look North, Hull.